guys, it's me, I'm back, making another World of Tanks review, yay! And today we're gonna review this tank, or artillery piece, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the M41 SPG. I have no current opinion on this tank, just because I bought it 5 minutes ago, but I'm making this freaking review, and then we're gonna drive it. First off, I know for a fact that this thing is pretty diabolically crap on armor because not only did the only artillery that I know of any armor to call whatsoever are the bishop and the cartridge carrier, gun carrier, and even then the bishop's armor is nothing amazing. The M7 priest does have pretty good armor, but you kind of have to angle it upwards. In fact, I think it's got an epic armor if you could angle it properly. So, M7, Bishop, and Cartridge Carrier. M7 has huge weak points, though. The Bishop's armor isn't that good. And the Cartridge Carrier's actually got pretty decent armor, but it's got crap hit points. And the M7's got crap hit points, too. Because, you know, they're SPGs. But let's just get on with this thing. First off, the grind is pretty freaking easy. I bought this thing fully upgraded. Except for the tracks, but those are the last things you research on this. Because you can mount everything. Mount that. Mount this. And there you go, it's everything. All you're doing is getting engines, tracks, and radios. You got no turret, no gun. You get one gun, pretty easy. That's how I'm able to make this review so fast. I'm pretty sure these are fuel tanks. They look like fuel tanks. Never mind, that looks like a radio box. First off, it gets a decent radio. It's okay for an SPG's speed. And the gun it gets is pretty good. Great damage. Look, tier 5 with 700 damage is a lot. Meaning, regardless of even if you fail to into a tier 10 game, you can do damage to your opponents. You'll do at least 100 damage regardless of what the armor is on the enemy. Unless you hit at a ridiculous angle that's auto bounce. In fact, it's not even hitting the tank. The shell's hitting the armor, but the hitbox is inside the armor. So you're hitting the armor and it's technically saying you got through, or it's saying you hit the armor, but you completely missed the hitbox. They're so close together, but they're actually different. You can look at the armor layout, but you can't look at the hitbox layout. And you can only look at the armor layout via mods, but the gun, very slow, very inaccurate, poor aiming time, great damage, and the penetration is meh. Though the pre-name ammo has epic penetration, so it's average speed, got great speed limit, the horsepower is okay. I know the gun's got a very good traverse. The HE shells are pretty good. It's got a good arc. It's very good artillery. I mean, it's one of my favorite. It's a really good tier 5. I still think the Bishop is a good artillery, one of the best tier 5 artillery. But it's basically just a tank destroyer in disguise. It gets that 10 points of a tank destroyer. Basically, it's a HE shell of a tank destroyer. It gets a tank destroyer gun, pretty much. And howitzer version of a tank destroyer gun. It's pretty much the tank destroyer. Tank destroyer armor, tank destroyer hit points, tank destroyer everything. It's just classified as a SPG. It can go into top-down mode versus sniper mode. But its gun is inaccurate compared to artillery, so you're not going to be firing at long range unless you're in the top-down. Anyway, that's that. Let's get into another game, because we're doing this video without much thing. Oh, equipment fit. I mean, it's an artillery. Gun rammer. Gunling drive, and then a camo net. I mean, only if a artillery has terrible camo, you always want gun rammer and gunling drive. Unless you can't mount these two, always mount them. And always mount this unless the SPG has crappy armor. In that case, mount either a coated optics, binocs, or, you know, just pretty much camo net. Camo, and you get the idea. And crew or just crew. I don't know, is tank enough to recommend most crew except for 6. Hey guys, it's me, I'm back. Sorry about that cutaway, but the last game was a complete another freaking disaster, so let's do another one. I mean, the last one was a complete disaster. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But my team rather dog shit, and I wasn't very good at this tank, so it didn't turn out so well. Also, I kind of got interrupted by someone who wanted to platoon. Mm, Alright, let's do this. Do a nice tier 5 game. Do the easy grinding. I'm still going through my first 10 games of this vehicle. But since this thing's already deleted except for the next tank and the tracks. Because I already owned everything. And the gun is, before buying this tank, and the gun doesn't have any upgrades. You just get this really epic starter gun and no upgrades. Which you already know, because I already said that. I really want to go shotgunning in this thing. It looks like a really good shotgun tank. Gets some gun depression. Still shit gun depression, but some. It gets a really, really, really good gun arc. And due to the extreme slowness of the gun, you don't lose much aiming when you turn the gun. That's the downside of a fast-moving gun on an artillery piece. You'll lose some of your, you lose more of your gun dispersion. That's a problem with artillery gun moving. You generally want slower ones. It's a bigger advantage than a disadvantage. Unless it's a turret, but usually the turrets get crap. Gun arcs too were aimed and I missed. Usually I like guns with artillery with smaller splash radiuses but better accuracy versus artillery with bigger splash radiuses and worse accuracy. Which a tortured gun carry is definitely one of those, which the least accurate gun in the game and the biggest splash in the game. If you can hit a target with that thing, my god, you can get like 3 kills on average. Let's splash this person. Yeah, I couldn't get close enough. Let's readily load and aim at that stug. I want to aim at that KV1, but I'm too lazy to go look for him because I'm already pre-aimed here. This guy looks like he's gonna die before I get to kill him. Yeah, I did some damage, but not enough. There's the KV1, but he's under the mountain. Ooh, there's a good juicy target. I'm gonna shoot him next. I hope they get close to me so I can shotgun someone. Here he comes. Come on, just stay still for a few more seconds. Am I the only artillery in this game? No, I can pretend to Sim 7 Priest. I'm never gonna hit any of them, so I'm just gonna aim at these guys. Both of these guys are on low health. Let's see if the microphone is very good. Let's I muted it for a second. That was a waste. These shells are actually quite expensive. They cost 500 a shell, which is a problem with this gun. I learned that in the last game where my cost was so utterly expensive. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? 500 a shell for a tier 5? I mean, sure, you means you really gotta hit these targets. But I don't care, because I don't really care about ammunition costs. Unless they're premium ammo or, you know, yeah, unless they're premium ammo. I'm not even going to be able to splash that guy, and we're losing really bad. I guess I am going to get the shotgun someone before I die. probably gonna be this T49. T49 is a... That's bad. If he hadn't knocked out my engine or hit it, I would have been able to kill him. Possibly. I would have been able to get into that ditch. He'd have had to jump in and I would have shotgunned him. Anyways, so that's my one gameplay. I guess I'll see you later, guys. All in all, I think this is a good tank. A good SPG for Tier 5. So, see ya. Bye.